just lands. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray Dolan from Mullingar in Mullingar. That's not the way I usually start it. This is Ray Dolan live at 12 o'clock. Great to know that you're all with us, folks, and delighted that you share our posts every day. We've got the hoodie on, and if anyone's looking for something, give us a shout. Hoodie, say, hey! Mark, that's the postman. Postman is just on time. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, he's got an electric car. It goes, it's like an airplane. Anyway, in association with Apache Pizza, we're going to have a competition as well with Apache Pizza, and we're going to do that tomorrow. So in association with Apache Pizza, we bring you the 12 bongs. Bong, 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 bong. We have a special guest as well, and she's going to do 4 bongs for us.
I could have self-combusted.
Here we go. She's there. Diana, how are you?
It's Dina, and I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. Hold on. Yes, 4 bongs, please.
Bong, 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 bong.
Brilliant. She's been training all morning to get the 12 bongs in. Excellent. So let's start off with our show. Yes, it's a shout out show at the moment, and people are coming on board. Great to know you're all on the bus. So, birthday shout-outs. We have Noel Gibney, otherwise known as Tubby. He's not fat, but he's a big man. And he is 60 yesterday. So this comes in from Carmel and everyone who loves you, Tubby. Otherwise known as Noel, a legend from Mullingar in Mullingar. And we have Sandra Rowley from Mullingar in Mullingar. And it's your birthday too. And we have Colin Waters, the famous photographer. Born, bred and reared in Mullingar. Thanks, Colin, and wishing you a happy, happy birthday. He sent us a fantastic photograph one time, and we shared it all over the world. Thank you very much, Colin. We'll never forget that. Bernie Swarbrick is coming in from Canningstown in Cavan, but living in Mullingar a long, long time. So a happy, happy birthday to you, Bernie. And Linda. Linda is in Kells, and she is St. Clair. Unusual name. He was a fantastic magic man. I don't know whether she's related or not, but she's from Kells, but living in Lucan. And we have Harry Gowan, and he is in Castlederg, and we know his brother very well. Magella Gorman is in Mullingar, and wishing you a happy, happy birthday too. And David Fulham, he's in Mullingar as well. Felicity McCarthy is in Mullingar, but living in Dublin. Regards from the town. And Oisin is looking in there, and Oisin, O-C-O-I-L-E for the I-N, O'Quillon. I think it might be Cullen. Eamon O'Brien is in Spain, the legend that is. Eamon, hope you keep him well. And Fergal Fox, yes, the man from Fruit and Vegetables down the industrial estate, living in Delvin. A legend that is in his own trousers, as they say. And that's Fergal Fox. Happy birthday to you. And Jacob Siller, who is originally from Arkansas, living in Ballymahan. A big shout out to you, sir, and a happy, happy birthday from everyone who loves you. He's a computer legend, this guy. Okay, a super shout out to all our friends in the Kildrot Country Club and Leisure Centre. It's actually just called the Kildrot Lounge, and it's in Selbridge, and we play music there, but hopefully we're going to be back in playing music. But they've got the Christmas tree lights up, they have the Christmas in position, and all the elves have done a super job, so we're looking forward to seeing you all in the new year. Okay, special guest. Yes, she's on board. She's hiding out, but she's on board. We'll put the lights on her now in a few minutes. We have our Facebook recommendation. Our Facebook recommendation today, folks, is Fiona Sir, and she is S-I-R-R. She's from Roscommon, and she creates beautiful music. She was a guest here on our bus not too far back into the summer, and she came over to see us, and fair play to you, she is a legend. So check out her page for some beautiful sounds. And our food shout out competition winner, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Wholesome Kitchen. I think I got that right, and they are in Dominic Street. I must check it later if it is, but they do great food. And regards to everyone who's working hard in there, they're keeping her lit, and there's a great bit of colour in there too. Okay, super. Oh yes, shop local. Our shop local recommendation is one that we introduced not too long ago. We made a special video, and we showed it up on our page, and everyone shared it, and fair play to you all, because what we do here is we promote what's good and great about our town, Mullingar. And as I say, I love it. But look, we have a special recommendation. 2 of them we're going to give out today. Our special recommendation is to David O'Malley. And he has his shop there going through all the generations, down through all the generations on Dominic Street. And they do fish and tackle, jewellery, and a lot more. And they're a great man for a chat. It's hard to get out of the shop. But anyway, to you, David, big shout out to you. And the Phone Shack. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's where I buy all my phones. That's one of them, and the one we're looking at is there as well. So big shout out to the lads in Phone Shack. They're not allowed to advertise, but we are going to advertise you today, lads. Okay, so our special guest is Dina Burke, but she is half Italian because she was married to an Italian man. And it's A-N-D and R-E-V-C-E-T-T-I. Andreucelli. It's very, very cool altogether. Hello, Dan. It's Dina.
It's Dina Andreucelli.
Dina!
It's okay. And you know what? I didn't marry an Italian. My family is Italian.
Oh.
I married a Burke, but I just can't get into using that name. It doesn't suit me.
So that's where the Italian came in, as I say.
That's where the
So
Italian
your family is originally from where?
My dad's family, so my dad is Dino Andreucelli, and he lives in Mayo, but his family are from Lucca in Italy.
Wow.
So they came over and...
When did they come to Ireland?
Oh, they came over, it's a good few years now. They're here about 60 years, the families. But all
Right.
the Andreucellis, like the Dubliners would know the Andreucellis because we would have had chippers.
Go away.
Of course.
Well,
the Angelo chippers.
I was going to keep away from it, and then I thought to myself, no, it'll be... She not into chips, sir. But look,
No.
tell me, you're on the bus. We sent a message out to you and we asked you, would you come in and say hello to us? You
Absolutely.
have a special charity.
We do. So I'm here on behalf of ARC Midlands. So that's AIRC and Midlands. And it's a charity that supports children with disabilities. So what we do is, first and foremost, we are 100% volunteer led. We are a group of mammies, all have children with special needs, just trying to fight the fight and give our children and other people's children some special outings, therapies that we can't access, like horse riding. We heavily subsidise swimming, horse riding, activity packs, all of that. So we're here to advertise ARC Midlands should you need it or want something to fundraise for.
Is this associated with the government or...
Absolutely not, no.
And how did it come about?
Okay, so we about 12 years ago, Angela moved from Mayo to Westmeath, and she had developed ARC Mayo across there. Now she has a son that has Down syndrome, and there was a gap most definitely in this area that needed it. So she set up ARC Westmeath first, and it kind of just grew and grew and grew from there. So now we do the whole Midlands. So we've Offaly, we've Roscommon, we do Westmeath, so we've Longford. We do activity groups in all of them. So say, for example, in Athlone we have the Penguin Club, so it's special clubs that come. In Mullingar we do horse riding. In Longford they have a community group. So we do lots of different groups around the area in normal times. In current times, because we can't run our therapies, but family are in desperate needs of support because they've no therapy, they've no respite, they've nothing at the moment. We have sought a new way to support our families. So for Halloween we developed these carers boxes and children activity packs. So we got amazing fundraising from Ericsson's to help us with this. So we were able to fund that. And then for Christmas we got such amazing feedback from that. We upped the ante. We developed these packs again, but for the children we personalise them to suit their needs. Okay, because there could be children that have food adversities, they could be peg fed and they couldn't have the treats that we put in it. So we asked the families, well, what is it they would like? Then we took great care in a lot of the siblings, take a back seat when there's so many therapy appointments and this, that and the other. So to make sure they all got something. And then of course the carers in themselves, they all got surprise packs as well. So we developed a carers pack. But one of the most fundamental things that went into these packs were resource packs. We recruited a very own speech and language therapist, occupational therapist and a behavioural therapist, and what they done is they created booklets for us. So we bacon and we created visual supports around them. Also with speech and language, very similar things. People would be aware of the picture exchange program. So these are PECs, and they take hundreds of hours trying to put together. You know, they can take for one child 12 hours to put a basic pack together. So we've developed 3 of them packs.
Brilliant. Your son is what age now?
Anthony's 11 now. He's 11.
And so what, how would you say, how's his condition? I mean, would you call it a condition or...
Okay, well, yeah, I would call it a condition. So Anthony has autism, and as the years went on, there's a few other letters, like we have ADHD, we've dyslexia, we've dyspraxia. So we have a lot of little issues going on. I call them little issues. So Anthony didn't talk until he was 4.5.
Wow.
And he had a lot of sensory issues. We had behavioural issues because we couldn't communicate. We had a lot of different challenges. As Anthony's grown, he has had amazing support from his school. His teachers are great. They embrace him.
Where is he going to school?
He goes to school in the Mullingar Educate Together.
Excellent.
And his principal there is amazing. His teacher's amazing. He's mainstreaming it, which is great because he has full resources. And he's SNAs and things like that, and they help him through everything.
And you drop him into school every day?
I drop him in and I collect him every day. Now, there is a taxi available, but unfortunately Anthony wouldn't cope very well. If I drop him in, I am able to nip any problems that are in the bud. Anxiety, he has separation anxiety from me. A lot of children have obsessions.
Do you have other children?
I've had a fair few pregnancies. I've unfortunately had to bury 2 sons.
Very sorry to hear that.
So I have Anthony just at home with me, but
he's a treasure then.
He is a treasure, and I'm his number 1 fan, and he's an inspiration. He is loving life.
Excellent, and he's blessed to have a great mother who is very well able to articulate this whole thing across to everyone. And how many people are in your group then in the Ark? You're in Delvin, but you're originally from Dublin, as I say.
Yeah, I live in Delvin, but I'm originally from Dublin. So we're a group made up of about 10 committee members, and then we have volunteers underneath that as well that wouldn't be involved in the day-to-day. So half of us are Mullingar, and the other half are Athlone. Our main, so we help 200 families throughout the Midlands, okay, and that's made up of about 300 children. Right. Okay, because we support siblings as well, but it's made up of about 300 children altogether. So half of us are in Mullingar, half the committee are in Mullingar, half of us are in Athlone, so we service everything. And the volunteers, they're just legends.
How do you communicate then? Do you all go on WhatsApp, or how do you chat to each other?
Yeah, WhatsApp, Zoom, and we were in a community centre during the week trying to get these Christmas boxes together in groups of 3 because of COVID and making our little pods and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of background work that goes into it. So most definitely a lot of Zoom meetings.
And then for the future then of the group then, he's going to move. What are your plans for the group? I know that you're all this money has to be collected from someone and somewhere. So if anyone wants to help out, just go to the Ark page, Midlands.
Ark Midlands page. So AIRC. So it's like Noah's Ark.
Okay.
Everybody's welcome on our Ark. Everybody's welcome on our boat. Come on, it's fully inclusive.
Yourself, do you work from home as well, maybe?
I do. Yeah, I work from home. So I do a bit of sales and marketing and stuff for a company in Dublin. So yeah, a lot of us mammies are working full time, but we're also full time mammies, full time wives, full time Ark members, full time.
No, but I mean, fair play. And sometimes you say you give a job to someone who's busy because they're able to put in them few minutes and just drop it in at the right spot.
There you go.
You know, and that's what I can see in you. But look, thanks a million for coming on board. Once again, if anyone wants to check out the group, I'll bring it back to myself here. And as I say, Dina. So it's in Italian. Dina. I feel like Dina.
Yeah.
I have it now.
My dad is Dino. There you go.
Well, brilliant. Dina, okay, let's check out here. There's some ladies looking in. We have Liz Farr looking in from Dublin, and we have Karina Ball looking in from Holland. Yes, indeed, and she uses the hashtag from Mullingar every single day. Bridget Nielsen's looking in from England. Audrey Neelis is looking in from Claddie, and Val is looking in from Bonnie, Scotland. Audrey is there as well. She always sits in the front seat every day, and she's sharing it actually with Deirdre because Deirdre wanted to get in the seat there yesterday. Val says hello to the girls. It's becoming a community. All the people are chatting to each other on this bus, which is absolutely super. Mary is looking in from Enfield. Val is there as well, saying hello to the buddies, and they're just having the crack with each other. We could be just talking or singing or doing anything else. But look, guys, that was a super message coming in from a very worthy cause that organises themselves without any government aid. And fair play to them. Well done. This is Eileen Fisher, she says. Do you know Eileen?
I do.
Elaine.
Elaine, yeah, Elaine Fisher.
Bit of ADH going on there, or whatever you call it. I can't read properly, but not to worry, we get it out there. And fair play. So look, guys, thanks a million for coming on board. We will see you around 5-ish today, and if you can help the gang, just share this post and do your best to facilitate AIRC West Midlands, and that's a support group, and their children with disabilities and fantastic mothers. This is Ray Dolan with the 12 o'clock show from Mullingar. Bye for now. And bye from our good guest.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye now.